conditioning, no problem. We're ready to go with more live action from Giunesse Arena here in Rio de Janeiro, Brazil. And now our tale of the tape for this heavyweight fight. Now to get us started, the veteran voice of the Octagon, Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds in the UFC heavyweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, the Korean Superboy, Choi. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, Russia.
All right, Herb Dean, our referee for this one, just about to get underway.
Let's do it.
All right, so what has become seemingly an annual stop for the MMA leader, Rio de Janeiro, Brazil. We are back inside Giunesse Arena here tonight, and you can expect these Brazilians to be early, to be loud, and to get behind their fighters as usual, too.
Every time. I mean, they're loud. They're behind their guys. They almost propel the Brazilian fighters to some of their greatest accomplishments, to some of their best performances to date. Lands a quick jab.
Both fighters throwing heat now. Now going upstairs with the left hook. Good kick to the body. And that one certainly found the target. Oh, what a shot there on the inside. He's hooked now.
He turned his entire body into that uppercut, and it landed exactly as he was looking for. Oh, landed some big shots, too.
Oh, huge left. Oh, how good is this? 1 minute into the fight, and we got a full-on brawl.
These guys said that they were going to point to the center of the octagon and they were going to fight. Did I believe them? No. So right now, I am so wrong. They are doing exactly what they said. Guillotine jump.
Oh, somehow, some way he got out.
These guys are back and forth, but the submission defense wins this transition.
Elbow now to the head. That one landed by Choi. All right, has the guard closed here. Excellent ground and pound here by the Korean Superboy. That guillotine is tight.
He's out again.
Good, solid strike on the ground. Oh, another strike lands from the top. Choi's has got full mount now.
He's putting him in exactly the position he needs to be in right now. He's able to relax here. And he understands, being a veteran of so many fights, that as long as he's on top, he's winning. He feels like he's winning here.
Choi's back in full mount. Well, he's worked very hard on this part of his game, and these ground strikes are really starting to take their toll. Moving his head on the ground here, avoiding a lot of these big shots. All right, half guard now. Not a fighter you want in half guard against you. For the bottom fighter, what does he need to do?
He needs to secure his underhook. He's got to be fighting for underhook. One of the most key things you can do as a bottom fighter stuck in half guard is try to frame. You frame and push your opponent away from you. By pushing him away from you, he will then want to come back into you.
Right.
It's like when I push you back, you want to go forward. So as he comes forward, hand goes off the face, let it slip into an underhook, build up to your elbow, then go chase your single leg. This is high-level grappling, John, from a Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu black belt named Daniel Cormier. Using a lot of good movement.
Well, this is a tough fighter to buck off. Very good pressure and work here by Choi.
Now he's going full mount. He's got to be careful here.
Gonna try to take his opponents back here, and he does. Thought about a choke, instead flattens him out, and now he's got a lot of options offensively, champ.
Yeah, he's got all the options.
All right, setting up for a finish here.
I think he's got it. It's deep.
gives up on the submission. Looked pretty tight to me.
Oh, right into mount.
Well, the ground and pound is there once again. Strong work here by Choi. Another ground and pound strike gets home. Outstanding ground and pound here. Somewhat of a lost art in MMA, at least in terms of making sure that every strike counts. Not an issue for him.
He's making every single one of them count. He is not pity-patting. He's not touching. Every punch that lands, he wants you to feel it. Great defense by this fighter.
Well, as usual, suffocating work from the top here by Choi. These ground strikes really started to add up. There's another one. Oh, crowd just loving it as the fighters, after an extended grappling battle, make their way back to the feet.
Yeah, they're back on their feet. They spend a lot of energy on the ground, though. These guys are going back and forth on the ground. And
that is a huge shot right there, DC. You don't want to eat too many more of those.
No, and he needs to start looking to finish now because he's got his opponent hurt very bad.
All right, so the round is over. Certainly stunned his opponent in that round. We'll see if he can follow up here after 60 seconds.
Yeah, he did a fantastic job of finding the shot that really did affect the equilibrium of his opponent. Now he needs to go back and find the attack that's going to shut the lights off.
All right, so let us now check out some of the action in that round, DC. There was a whole lot of it, including a stunner upstairs that nearly closed the show.
It was a lot of action. It was back and forth action, but the big moment was that big strike to the head that landed, that put him on wobbly legs, and in survival mode, luckily he made it to the end of that round.
Round 2 is underway. Looks like he raises the guard there to block the strike and now counters with a straight punch that finds its home. So, huge reach advantage for him in this matchup, and it certainly paid dividends there. Looking to establish the jab here, nicely done by Choi. Oh, heavy kick to the body. Oh, he tags him with the straight hand there. Nice job by Choi. Leading with that right punch. Right on the button.
When both are prepared, these are the types of fights that we expect. Another big shot to the head.
He's had a huge strike right there. I'm not sure how many more of these his opponent can take.
Massive shot that he landed. Great job. Oh, right hand. What a nasty kick. That was thrown with ill intent.
Strong. Oh!
Trying to recover, but he's in a lot of trouble. Oh, he jumped guillotine right away.
Ooh, that looks tight. Might be the beginning of the end.
He's out. What submission defense on display.
Pretty accurate there from bottom position. Well, defense doesn't always win championships in MMA, but how about the submission defense tonight, thwarting one attempt after the next?
Yeah, and the fact that he's just constantly under attack tells you he was very prepared for the type of fighter that he was in front of. He knew there would be some submissions coming his way. He was ready to defend them, and he has done that beautifully.
Choi's eye is starting to swell shut. Oh, shades of the godfather of the ground and pound, Mark Coleman, as he lands again.
Coley somewhere smiling, watching this guy land from the top position.
Ground and pound, the hammer, Mark Coleman would be proud. Another ground and pound strike lands. Back mount now. Oh, excellent pressure here from top position by Choi. All right, so perhaps he's going to have to address something defensively. There is a legitimate cut around his eye.
Yeah, he got cut on the eye from that last strike. He's got to pay attention now before it gets worse.
Ground and pound keeps coming. Good movement to avoid that damage coming down. Different round and the striking clinic continues. Shades of Max Holloway back in the day against Calvin Kattar. Every strike he has thrown seemingly is finding the target.
I mean, it's landing. Everything is landing, J.A. And coming into this fight, he understood that he had an advantage in this particular skill. I don't know if he could have even expected it to be this vast as we have seen to this point in the fight. He does a great job of getting to his position, landing effective strikes, and now his opponent's starting to swell. This is a terrible position.
Oh, the ground and pound is coming. Good movement to avoid some of that power coming back. Well, he grounded him, and now he's trying to pound him out. Great ground strikes here. So the crowd absolutely loving it as these fighters work their way back to the feet.
The fighters are back to their feet now, and they can take in the applause because they deserve it after that grappling exchange.
Stay in the control. Relax and start looking for your shots.
Well, he has really picked up the pace here in round 2. Much more aggressive than we saw in round 1, and now starting to find himself in the pocket. Under a minute now to go in the round. Straight right is there. All right, so you can see some swelling on the facial region now as his opponent lands yet another strike, and that one was clean.
I mean, this guy is so clean with his striking. He knows exactly.
Oh, a huge strike lands there, DC.
He landed that massive shot. Now he needs to try to find the next shot, the follow-up shot that will finish the fight.
Big left hand there inside.
Keep going.
20 seconds to go, round 2. Oh, pinpoint strike lands there, and not going to help the swelling upstairs.
I love this accuracy, this ability to get his shots to the target right away. And you see it in the swelling that is forming on his opponent.
Oh, he is stunned, trying to recover here. And what a round!
Got you good that time. Those body shots are starting to get up. Can't take too many more of those. What I'm looking for now is wrestling. If he comes close, he can jump.
All right, as they attend to the damaged fighter, we will re-rack some replays for you. A lot of damaging strikes landed by the opposition in that previous round.
Well, him just not really paying attention on the defensive side has made his opponent look like an absolute world beater. He's a good fighter, but he has never looked this good. And that is partly because his opponent is not defending.
Well, most fighters can't keep up this type of aggression and pace, but you don't have to worry about this guy. He hasn't really shown up. His opponent in a lot of trouble now.
That was Cain Velasquez's punch of choice. Every time he landed that overhand right, he hurt people bad. And this guy has his opponent hurt very badly again.
Well, I'm no fighter, but if I rock a guy to that extent, I feel like I'm closing the show.
Absolutely. You gotta go close the show if you get a guy hurt that bad. You cannot back off and take your time. He's ripe for the picking. Go and pick the fruit.
All right, so some definite damage underneath the elbow now on the side of his opponent. A lot of strikes to the body starting to add up.
Yeah, a lot of strikes to the body and mixing up the attack, not being one-dimensional, not headhunting inside the octagon. I think he has fought beautifully right now, and he's starting to show himself.
Oh, picture-perfect shot there, DC, and one more of those, he might be out.
I mean, the fight is going to be over. I can't believe he's still standing. That shot landed perfect.
Get out of there.
Oh, lands the overhand. How good is that?
He does everything so well, and he's so calm. He's so calm in the face of such a big spot.
Well, this fight's been pretty crazy thus far. Both guys doling out a lot of damage, and neither seems too bothered by it, but clearly both parties are hurt.
Both guys are hurt. Both guys are fighting beautifully. Both are showing a lot of heart right now in this fight. They're both doing amazing jobs. Let's see who gets the job done at the end of this thing.
Oh, nice. Nice.
3 minutes to go in round 3.
It's okay. Use your footwork.
Straight right hand now just misses.
Let's go. Let's cut. Work that cut.
Well, it's all pace and pressure down the stretch. He is really lighting him up now. Oh, how about the accuracy to land right there? His opponent's wobble chin.
He's hurt bad. He cannot take another shot like that.
Left hook, right hand.
So we have passed the midway point in the fight. Oh, nice punch there in the clinch. Well, he's doing a nice job here blocking these shots. The chin is tucked, the hands are high. Pretty good job defensively thus far.
Great job defensively. He's seeing everything coming.
Just opening up on him now.
Nice left hand.
Oh, really using his reach advantage there with that punch, DC. Beautiful.
Nice job blocking that shot.
Another one. He's hurt. He's hurt bad.
Nice shot over the top there. Strike lands cleanly there. Oh, he lands another strike to the body, really starting to connect on a lot of shots to the midsection, and these will take their toll as this fight goes into the latter rounds. Big strike lands.
Big strike lands. Now he was trying to chase down that finish.
Oh!
Oh, yes. Now we're going.
Oh, nice jab by Choi. All right, 45 seconds now to go in the round. Trying to land the elbow there to no avail. You wonder if the offensive fighter's going to start to get frustrated here. Most, if not all of these shots are getting blocked.
They're getting blocked because he's fighting one of the best defensive fighters in the UFC.
Choi's nose is bleeding now, so we'll see how he handles that adversity, but nothing ideal about it here in the middle of this fight. Final seconds of round 3. Ooh, looking to go to the leg kick here, just out of range. And that'll do it, 15 minutes in the books. All right, so the round is over, and you see the cut man not wasting any time as the fighter makes his way back to the stool. The cut man will try to shut that cut on the bridge of his nose and prevent it from becoming a factor here moving forward. All right, so now we have some real adversity. There's a cut on the nose. Hard to know if that's impacting the breathing, but some definite damage in that previous round.
Yeah, some real damage. And now when you get a cut like that, that is in a bad spot. Because every time you get hit on the nose, it's so jarring. And then the blood starts to go down into the mouth. He's got an uphill battle ahead of him.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Fourth round, fight scheduled for 5 5-minute rounds. All right, so as this next round gets underway, hopefully the good action we saw in the last round will continue. Nice job on defense to block that punch, champ. Unable to connect there. With his strikes here, targeting that eye that is already swollen on the opposition. Starting to do some really significant damage to the body here. Another strike lands there. Choi's hook shot gets blocked. The defense saw that one coming.
Oh, nice.
Oh, man, the blood is flowing now. I know a lot of you like that, but he has got to figure some things out defensively or this fight's going to end.
He's got to move his head, John. But the problem is, now he's got the blood to deal with. He's got a
huge connection by him there.
He needs to get on his bicycle, John. He needs to get into space so that he doesn't get finished.
Back to his feet. Unable to land with that punch. Oh, working the inside of that leg. Well, just as he did in the previous round, continuing to land a high number of strikes here, and he hasn't really showed any signs of slowing down. Scary, scary proposition for the opponent. Oh, overhand to the dome. Well, I'm an identical twin. 2 is better than 1. You might as well double up on the jab. He did so effectively there.
Doubling up on the jab, and you see his opponent's head popping back every time it lands.
All right, so a nice shot there defensively to raise the guard and prevent any damage.
Those hands never leave where they're supposed to be, and if you do that...
Oh, he's in real trouble now. Throwing that jab now again. The fighter evades. Big shots being landed on both sides here.
Now we're going. You don't really stand after you take a head kick like this. That is such toughness to even be on his feet right now.
Under 2 minutes to go. All right, there it is, another strike targeting that damaged area on the body. Is this a game plan thing, or perhaps trying to set something up high later on?
Well, I think it all works together. You get the hands to start to drop, and then when those hands drop, you go over the top with that head kick. But beating up the body sets up the attacks up top. That is exactly what this guy is doing.
All right, so the cut really starting to open up wider now, and you gotta credit this striker for continuing to attack that area.
Just knowing the target, knowing what he's supposed to do, and doing it as effectively as he is right now. This guy's tremendous. Oh, nice.
Whiffs on the right hand. Choi's body really getting bruised up on that right side right now. Gotta figure out a way to lower the guard. Shot there, he's left his head still attached to his body.
The last time I saw an uppercut like that, it was Overeem versus Adonis. And you know, we still haven't found out for Overeem's head.
All right, so the uppercuts have been a big part. Oh, we're getting a finish here. Well, at this point, DC, I'm not sure if he's just biding his time or just trying to get some extra reps, but go finish the guy.
It seems like the guy's playing with his food. You know, he's having a good time out there. Everything's working. He's in the zone. It feels like at any moment he can end the night of his opponent.
Oh! Do it! The Korean Superboy does it again!
Holy!
We go right inside the octagon to Bruce Buffer. He has the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 4 minutes, 43 seconds of round number 4. Declaring the winner by knockout, the Korean Superboy, Doo-Ho Choi.
So the Korean Superboy, Doo-Ho Choi, with another high